Welcome to their family.
Forever could never be long enough for me. Feel like I've had long enough with you. Forget the world now, we won't let them see. But there's one thing left to do. Now that the weight has lifted, love has surely shifted my way. Marry me today and every day. Marry me. If I ever get the nerve to say hello in this cafe, say you will. Say you will. Together could never be close enough for me to feel like I am close enough to you. You wear white and I wear out the words I love you, and you're beautiful. Now that the wait is over, and love has finally showed her my way. Marry me today and every day. Marry me. If I ever get the nerve to say hello in this cafe, say you will. Say you will.
Heart beats fast, colors and promises. How to be brave? How can I love when I'm afraid to fall? But watching you stand alone, all of my doubt suddenly goes away somehow. One step closer. I have died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I love you for 1,000 more. Time stands still, beauty in all she is. I will be brave. I will not let anything take away what's standing in front of me. Every breath, every hour has come to this. One step closer.
And enhance their life together. Today, they have chosen to exchange marriage vows as a sign of the love and affection they have for one another. Marriage is a promise the partners make to enrich each other's lives with caring and encouragement. Marriage is the joining of two lives, a fundamental commitment of admiration and mutual respect. Marriage has a long and honorable tradition. It is a state of giving rather than taking, of offering rather than receiving. But most of all, marriage is founded upon love. This love will bear all things and endure forever in the hearts of these two people. Matt, have you come here today without reservation to commit yourself to Jamie Lee to live with her in the covenant of marriage from this day forward? Do you promise to love, comfort, and honor her in sickness and in health, to be trustworthy and faithful, to grow old with her, and always remember your vows you made to her on this day? Jamie Lee, have you come here today without reservation to commit yourself to Matthew, to live with him in the covenant of marriage from this day forward? I have. Do you promise to love, comfort, honor him in sickness and in health, to be trustworthy and faithful, to grow old with him, and always remember the vows you made to him on this day? If anyone present can show just cause why these two people may not be lawfully joined together, you should now declare it, or hereafter forever hold your peace. There having been no impediments declared, we may continue. Jamie Lee, Matt, it's time for you to take a moment. Jamie Lee, when you're ready, please pass your flowers to your maid of honor, and we will proceed. Now we come to your vows. Today, your separate lives, each with your individual memories, desires, and hopes, merge into one life. There are no ties on earth so sweet, none so tender as those you are about to create. May you always need one another, not to fill an emptiness, but to help enrich your own potential as individuals, to make you stronger for each other. There are no vows as solemn as those you are about to make. Will you now please turn, face each other, holding hands, looking into each other's eyes and hearts while you recite your vows. Matt, as you look at Jamie Lee, repeat these words after me.
I, Matthew Walker, take the Jamie Strickland to be my wife. I promise to love, cherish, and support, protect and stand by your voice. All that I am, all that I have, I give to you. I'm giving you hands to hold, giving you my life to keep. Because of you, I laugh and I smile. I dare to dream again. Yes. I look forward to spending the rest of my life with you. Caring for you, nurturing you, and being there for you. And all that life has for us. I will laugh with you in joy, grieve with you in sorrow, and grow with you in life, as long as we both shall live.
Jamie Lee, as you look at Matt, please repeat the words after me. I, Jamie Lee, take you to be Matt. I promise that I will love, cherish, support, protect, and stand by you always. All that I have and all that I am, I give to you. As I have given you my hands to hold, so I give you my life to keep. Because of you, I laugh, I smile, I dare to dream again. I look forward to spending the rest of my life with you, caring for you, nurturing you, and being there for you in all that life has for us. I will laugh with you in joy, grieve with you in sorrow, and grow with you in love. And as long as we both shall live, Very good. Jamie Lee and Matt, as you stand facing each other, holding hands, please see the gift that your hands are to you. These are the hands of your best friend, young and strong and full of love for you. These are the hands that you're holding on your wedding day as you promise to love each other today, tomorrow, and forever. These are the hands that will work alongside yours as together you build a future. These are the hands that will hold you when fear or grief temporarily comes your way. They will countless times wipe the tears from your eyes, tears of sorrow and tears of joy. These are the hands that will tenderly hold your children and that will give you support and encouragement to chase down your dreams. They're having a discussion. These are the hands that will hold you tight as you struggle through difficult times, and that will give you strength when you need it. These are the hands that will lift your chin and brush your cheek as they raise your face to look into the eyes that are filled with overwhelming love for you. And lastly, these are the hands that even when wrinkled and aged, will still be reaching for yours, still giving you the same unspoken tenderness with just a touch. Oh, that's so sweet. The ring is a symbol of unity into which two lives are now joined in one unbroken circle, in which wherever you go, you will return to one another. May I have the rings, please? Matt, as you place the ring on Jamie Lee's left hand, please repeat after me.
Jamie Lee being my girlfriend, my roommate, my best friend. Now I ask you to be my wife. And formalize the commitment that my heart made when I first met you. But we may face challenges in a time like that. We'll never face them alone. I give you this ring as a symbol of my love. And I'm happy that we will share.
Jamie Lee, please take Matt's left hand, and as you place the ring on his finger, repeat after me. Matt, over the past years, you've been my boyfriend, my confidant and best friend. I now ask you to be my husband, to share the experiences of a lifetime ahead, through joy and sorrow. I promise to be by your side always. I give you this ring as a symbol of my love and the happiness we share. Both of you have declared your solemn intention before this company and in my presence. You've exchanged rings as symbols of the love you have for one another, and in joining hands have accepted one another. By the authority vested in me by the province of Manitoba, I now pronounce you husband and wife. What are you waiting for? Kiss your bride.
Forever could never be long enough for me. Feel
Jamie Lee, may light, love, peace, and happiness surround you both and all who have gathered here. As you begin your marriage, let your relationship be one of truth, love, and understanding. May you enjoy a long life, fulfill your hopes, feel content as you live day by day, and keep your promises to one another. Ready? Family and friends, it's my pleasure to present to you, for the first time as a married couple, Mr. and Mrs. Jamie Lee and Matthew Walker.
One step closer. I've died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I love you for 1,000 more. And all along I believed I would find you. Time has brought your heart to me. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I love you for 1,000 more.
When I look into your eyes, it's like watching the night sky or a beautiful sunrise. Well, there's so much they hold, and just like them old stars, I see that you've come so far to be right where you are. How old is your soul? Well, I won't give up on us, even if the skies get rough. I'm giving you all my love. I'm still looking up, and when you're needing your space to do some navigating, I'll be here patiently waiting to see what you find. 'Cause even the stars, they burn. Some even fall to the earth. We got a lot to learn. God knows we're worth it. No, I won't give up. I don't want to be someone who walks away so easily. I'm here to stay and make the difference that I can make. Our differences, they do a lot to teach us how to use the tools and gifts we got here. We got a lot at stake. And in the end, you're still my friend. At least we did intend for us to work. We didn't break, we did.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Tracy Pogorny, and I'm an alcoholic. Sorry, wrong crowd. I mean, I am your master of ceremonies for this evening. I'm Jamie Lee's aunt. I would like to thank Matt and Jamie Lee for asking me to be their master of ceremonies. I hope I do well for the newest Mr. and Mrs. Walker, but truth be told, I'm nervous and scared, and I may drop dead of a heart attack any minute now. So please laugh at my lame jokes, even if they're not funny. I'm truly honored that they would trust me to help to make their day special. I really want to tell them how I feel in my heart, but I cry very easily, as you can tell. Like who cries for Jesus Christ? Well, I would say it's commercials, really. So I'll do my best not to cry, so I must stick with non-mushy topics. So I'd like to point out that where there was a method to the madness of the arranged seating tonight, I attended the bridal shower, and I noticed that the cheapest gifters are closer to the back. Good call. I know Jamie Lee would insist on me telling you I am just kidding. Look at her face. It was a joke. A lot of angry phone calls. Moving right along, I'd like to continue with some special introductions. Jamie Lee and Matt have several guests who've traveled from afar to share in their special day, and I know they truly appreciate this. Please give a wave or stand up when I say your names. Big thank yous go to the bride's stepbrother and his girlfriend, Jason Glover and Jasmine Grevitt from Grand Prairie, Alberta. The bride's aunt and uncle, Jim and Christine Strickland from Keewatin, Ontario. The bride's cousin and his girlfriend, Brett Strickland and Kristen Scott from Kenora, Ontario. The bride's step-grandmother and her friend, Sharon Strickland from Leduc, Alberta, and Sue McCarty from Kenora, Ontario. The bride's uncle, Matt Strickland from Boston, Massachusetts. The bride's aunt and her boyfriend, Lindsay Strickland and Sean Vino from Edmonton, Alberta. The groom's parents, Mike and Bev Walker from Victoria, BC. The groom's aunt and uncle, David and Patricia Sunley from Brooks, Alberta. The groom's cousin, Shanna Sunley from Ottawa, Ontario. The groom's cousin and her husband, Brandis Sunley McMahon. Her husband, Brandis Sunley McMahon and Rob McMahon. The groom's uncles, Michael Sunley and Paul Hyde from Toronto, Ontario. the groom's aunt and uncle, Ron and Deidre Sunley from Ottawa, Ontario. The groom's uncle, Tim Walker from Toronto, Ontario. And the bride and groom's friends, Ian and Callahan Glass from Birtle, Manitoba. There's just a couple more items to go over before we get to dinner, which will be shortly. On each table, you'll find guest lists. Pencils have been provided on the tables. Please fill them out as the evening goes on. Jamie Lee and Matt would like to keep these as keepsakes for their wedding, and they will forever hold special memories for them. Next, I must explain the kissing game, the traditional clinking of glass with a twist. That would be it. As you know, maybe some of the youngins don't know, traditionally if someone clinks their glass, the bride and the groom would have to kiss. Mr. and Mrs. Walker have requested that in order for them to kiss, another couple would have to kiss first. So if anyone clinks the glass, I'll draw names from the bowl and that couple will have to kiss in the style of their choice. I think it says Shelley and Bruce Glover. Yep, it does. So Jamie Lee and Matt then have to copy the kiss. Monkey see, monkey do. Don't worry, you won't be kissing your brothers and sisters. It's not that kind of wedding. The names in the bowls have already been made up of the couples who are here. Right about now, I'm wishing I was single. There were a few other times I was wishing I was single, but we won't get into that. Thank the St. for the amazing meal. I sure enjoyed it. So you know how they always say that if you're nervous speaking to a crowd, which I pointed out already, to picture them all naked. So little did you know, I was eyeing you all as you all came in tonight. It's not the best picture I have in mind, I'll be honest. But it'll do. One thing I noticed is I really don't think the best men are the best men. Once upon a time, there was a girl named Jamie Lee and a boy named Matt. As a girl, Jamie Lee was very strong-minded and the smartest little girl I knew. Still nothing. As a boy, Matt was mischievous, with a genuinely good soul. The more things change, the more they seem to stay the same. There's not many kids who are going to send a stray dog from Texas and ship it back home to their mother. Matt was described as adventurous, but it seemed that his brother, Brian, was the instigator. Matt would just go along. Jamie Lee, he's going to make a really good husband. To give you an idea of the mischief that Matt would get into, he went snake hunting with Brian, then went off and found a whole pail full of snakes while their parents were visiting with people in the backyard, and they came and dumped the pile of snakes out of the pail in the middle of the parents and their company. So Jamie, have you ever seen the snakes? Another time they decided to go fishing in a neighbor's goldfish pond. Now there's a challenge. Sorry to tell you, Matt, you weren't the first Matt in Jamie Lee's life. Her uncle Matt was. And he was also the one to introduce her to another use for the toilet. I understand Uncle Matt and Jamie Lee were about 3 to 4 years old. Yes, they're the same age, a little awkward. And they came out of the bathroom excitedly to show their new hairdos they worked on. And Matt proudly announced, "Look, we spiked our hair." Come to think of it, those are the 2 smartest people I know. Jamie Lee and Matt met at 16 years of age, and poor Matt, he's never been the same since. The 2 experienced highs and lows, as do all strong couples. They broke up for a short time, and Matt joined the traveling circus and went to China. Really? It was that bad? China? I know the Stricklands are a tough bunch to get over, but China?
It was that bad.
I believe it. Clearly, the love between the 2 was even too strong for China to break. It wasn't long before they found their way back to each other, and here we are today celebrating their long-lasting love and their continued hopes and dreams for the future. My personal hope and dream is it won't be much longer for the babies to start. Sorry, I have to go there. But while we're on the topic, I sure hope those babies don't turn out looking like this.
There we go. Remember that, Jamie? Oh my God! Notice now, when you take pictures on your mother's iPad, delete
I've been married for close to 22 years. I love being married, and I'm sure you guys will too. It's so great to find that one special person you have in life for the rest of your life. Even after all these years, we still go out 2 times a week to a nice restaurant, have a little wine, good food, and companionship. He goes Tuesdays and I go Fridays. Now on to the speeches. It's now time for the toast to the groom. I'd like to introduce you to the 2 best men, Ryan Dunlop and Riley Littlewood.
They're nervous.
Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you who don't know me, my name's Ryan. I'm Matt's best man, and I've known Matt for more than half my life. He was the first friend I met when I moved to Winnipeg in the summer before grade 6. And over the years, we've been through a lot and grown from friends to brothers. Matt and his high school sweetheart have been in love since before they could drive. They can be found at a playground down the street from the school, spending a lot of time together. Which, let's face it, is majority during school hours. Years later, Matt finally caught the question, and to our surprise, she said yes. Now we're here today. I'd like to share a couple quick stories with you, but unfortunately, the best stories I have about Matt are inappropriate for the audience we have here tonight. So I'll do my best. Some of you may not know, but when Matt was a little younger and had a little less gray hair in his beard, he dropped everything and decided to take a new career choice across the world in China. He tried to convince me to go with him, but it sounded a little too sketchy for me. Most people go to foreign countries and teach English. Matt, not so much. He went to China to be a carny, setting up, operating, taking down rides in a traveling carnival across China. There were many stories shared from his experiences there, but again, I'll save those for another time. The second story I'll share with you is a summer night at a Winnipeg Blue Bomber game. And I underestimated the strength of 180 proof grain alcohol at a pregame party. I got asked to leave the stadium before the end of the first quarter. So I decided to walk home. Just outside the stadium, ran into a couple of not so nice people, and Matt heard I was about to get into an altercation. So he left the stadium, came running down. By that time, the situation resolved itself. Matt showed up. I insisted he stay and watch the game, but he said, no, if you're gonna walk, I'm gonna walk. So we walked from Portage Avenue all the way to our apartments in East Kildonan. 3.5 hours later, we met all kinds of people and solved many of the problems in the world that night. I'll never forget that walk home, or should I say stumble. That last story speaks to what kind of person Matt is. If you need him for anything, he's there. Whether it's for a bar fight or helping move a 300-pound wood stove out of the basement. He's there, no questions asked. He stands up for what he believes in. He doesn't care what people think. I'm proud to call him my friend. Honored to be his best man. Right.
Me, obviously, I'm going to try a little bit. Also, best man tonight. That's right, 2 best men. First wedding. Epic, like everything else tonight. Decorations, attire. I did have one question after reviewing the slides here. What's been around longer, the Hutterite chin strap or Jamie? I definitely know which one looks better. Anyways, I met Matt at an old job we both used to work at called Northern Blower, and I've been there for quite a few years. And Matt came in, he was hired as a shipper. Bear in mind that Ryan's dad was the boss there. So everybody was aware of Junior, right? The boss, his son, kind of thing, right? So here he comes in the shipping department. He's got a shirt on, some band I've never heard of, couldn't even read the t-shirt. Puts a CD in the ghetto blaster, cranks it, and it sounds like a World War II movie with a set of drums behind it, full blast. Wow, that guy's got an interesting taste in music. And I must admit, nothing's changed in 6 years. So, needless to say, always walk by the shipping department and expect something to be thrown at you, whether it be a 2x4, a nail gun, yelling and screaming, always coming from shipping. So Matt graduated to a welder, figured to give him a mask and a helmet to quiet him down a little bit. Nuts. So, needless to say, developing his arm at Northern Blower, Jamie and Matt decided it was a good time to start a baseball team. Matt had his good arm for practice every day. So I believe it was called Up Yours, was the first team they originally. And so Matt goes up to bats, and it kind of gets caught up in the moment, right? So hits a pretty good pop out to center field, runs to first base. We're all standing there yelling, no, 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 which I guess to Matt sounds like go, go, go. So he runs to second base, gets to second base, puts his foot on the bag, and he's happy, big smile. What he failed to realize is that our other player was still on second base. Sitting there, hold up. There you go. We all laughed and had a good laugh. So, my other story is, again, going to a party with Matt and Jamie, Halloween, always got to have one of the best costumes are new, right? So Matt and Jamie, I guess online, ordered Super Mario Brothers, Luigi and Mario. So I got ready, went over to their place. I walked in and everybody's getting on their suits, and they're a one-piece suit, kind of spandex. And Matt, I walk up to Matt, and he's like, wow, how do you think that looks pretty good? And he takes the suit. Just wanted to say congratulations and thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please raise your glass. Toast to Matt as we wish him the best in the next chapter of his life.
You, buddy.
Cheers, buddy.
everybody. I'd first like to start off by saying congratulations to Jamie and Matt. I'm so happy for you guys. I'm so excited and happy that you allowed me to celebrate this special day with you guys. You guys are really great together, truly. You've stuck together through thick and thin. You both traveled the world and somehow came back around and found each other again, and it's amazing, and you guys are meant to be together. I'm so proud of both of you. And Jamie, you're not only my sister, but one of my best friends. I know this because I think you bring out the best in me, and I'm the happiest when I'm around you and stuff. And you're also my partner in crime. We've definitely been involved in some shenanigans together. Don't worry, those stories are locked and sealed, and for both our sakes, will not be spoken of ever again. So I'm not going to embarrass you. You've always been there for me, and I love you so very much, and I hope you know that. Even though in the beginning it was off to a rough start. I remember when our parents first bought their first house together, you chasing me around, the whole house copying my every word and my every move. And when our parents came home, they found me hiding in my top bunk, bawling and cursing your name, I think. Needless to say, you were the annoying little sister that I never knew I wanted, but now I can live without. I'm so grateful to have you in my life. I love you both so much and wish you the world of happiness. You guys are both deserve the best, and that'll be easy because you both are the best. And Maddie, this goes without saying, you've been like my brother for, so many years already, but now it's legal. Welcome to this crazy family. Good luck.
Okay, it seems like everybody held that together pretty well. No crying, but I mean, no guarantees. Okay, so hello everybody. If those of you who don't know, I'm Randy, I'm Jamie's sister. I would just like to start off by thanking everyone for coming out today. I know it means a lot to Jamie and Matt for you all to be here, so thank you. Matt, I'm just start with you for a second. As you already knew, Strickland women are all very cooperative, considerate, coy, level-headed, and patient. Sorry.
All right.
I meant to say, as you already know, Strickland women are all time bombs waiting to go off. And they're completely insane. I would just like to congratulate you on taking on such a huge commitment. And if you need any advice whatsoever, I don't suggest going to Bruce, Uncle Mark, Uncle Rick, because they're still trying to find a way out. Seriously, good luck. Now, I've known Jamie for what seems like my entire life. And never have I ever met someone so dedicated, so eager, so confident, so beautiful, and so strong. I'm such a baby. Sorry. I have always loved my sister. I have always cherished my sister. But it wasn't until she left that I realized that I needed my sister. Standing in the line at the airport on an early morning, I could see how excited Jamie was to leave. I couldn't believe she was doing something so bold, so life-changing, and so remarkable. My sister and Amy were on their way to Australia. Watching her walk through the door to departures left a knot in my stomach. Confused and afraid, I didn't know what to do. All I began to do was cry. Then my family and I all headed for breakfast, and I was literally crying into my eggs. Jamie was gone, and I was so sad. But I was so happy and proud that she was taking on this incredible journey, such a great experience that she would treasure forever. I can't put into words how excited I was to receive a letter or hear her voice when she called. It was in these moments that I realized how truly blessed I was to have someone like Jamie in my life. Jamie made so sorry.
We just won't look at each other.
I know. I'm addressing you.
It's her,
Mitchell. You have had such a big influence on me, and I want to thank you for showing me what it's like to be a positive role model. I can only pray that someday I'll be a fraction of the woman that you are today. You mean the world to me, and I'm so honored to be standing here beside you as you begin your next incredible journey. I love you so much, and I'm so proud of you. Now, please, everyone raise your glasses to my beautiful sister and my new brother, Matt. I wish you both all the best in your future together, and congratulations. And remember, Matt, women don't want to hear a man's opinion. They want to hear their own opinion, but in a deeper voice. We will now hear a few words from the groom's parents, Mike and Beth Walker.
Good evening. Jamie, Deb and I both like to know. We first heard about you and Matt going out together years ago, and I couldn't figure out why I was going out because I was so far away, until I heard you were at the A&W. Yes! 3 months. You quit that job, but I'm glad he kept you. So I just want you to know, you're welcome to the family, and we're glad to have you.
Thank you.
Mother, anything? No, same. Same. Ditto.
I'm really happy to have you in the family. Thank you for screening up with that.
And now the bride's parents, Bruce and Shelley Glover.
I haven't brought you here. I've been together walking through the door and hugging Matt. The 2 Matt ones that I just spoke to. We all know where we are here today. Thank you very much.
Strictly girl.
We all know where we are here today at the wedding, but we all have to know where the wedding started. It started with the engagement. So I'd like to talk a little bit about that. Matt, why are you listening down? 2010, we took a family vacation to Mexico. On the way down, Matt, when the plane walks up, gives me a little tap on the shoulder, says, I gotta talk to you about something. What do you want to talk about? Not here, but I gotta talk to you about something. I'm thinking, okay, it's something bad up here, of course, it's a huge what's going on. So we get down, nothing said, he doesn't want to discuss it any further. Typical of our Glover, Strickland, Walker vacations, most of us are sitting around in the first afternoons, and we're sitting at the swim-up bar, and we're taking in a few cocktails, and a few more, and a few more. And of course, by the end of the afternoon, we're becoming a babbling bunch of idiots, and Matt thinks this is a really good time to talk. Gives me a little tap, and it's like, come on, let's go. So we go upstairs to the second floor balcony up there, there's another little bar up there, and we sit down. He sits down, it's okay, like, what's up? I'm waiting for bad news or something like that. And of course, the drunken super, he starts professing his love for Jamie. So on we go with this. At which point he looks and he says, I'd like your permission to marry her, which that speaks volumes of what he's like as a person and as a family man and stuff. He understands it so much and stuff. So being the men's men that we are, we drank some more and we hugged and we drank some more and we hugged and we drank some more and we hugged. At that point of the day, it kind of became fuzzy. I don't really remember anything more until the next morning when I woke up and my feet were on the floor. My sunglasses were broken and the front of my head was sore. I found out Matt actually likes a head while we drink. That's the way I remember it. So anyways, we get up that same day and the perfect proposal comes into plan. Matt starts looking at how he's going to do this, the family starts talking, and it's worked out perfectly. A couple days later, a few days later, Matt's going to walk around the beach by the resort. It's a beautiful setup. There's a second floor that looks out over the beach. He's going to walk her there. He's going to drop to one knee at sunset, make this great proposal. The whole family's going to pop up. When she said yes, and we were really hoping that she would say yes. It would be embarrassing if we all sit up and go. So we're all standing waiting for this to happen. It's perfect. It's all set up. It's excellent. It's going to happen in a few days. So away we go. So our family goes on as usual. People trying to pull their eyes out. people drinking, climbing balconies and trees. People coloring their sheets, their nice white sheets in range margarita red. People being escorted back to the room for peeing in flower beds. And ever nearing the perfect proposal. Now, our family has a pretty strong sense of security, and it turned out the only room that actually had a working safe was Matt and Jamie. All the rest of the batteries are buggered up and stuff. So we all packed all of our stuff into their safe. Matt, being no exceptions, like, I got the most precious thing here, this engagement ring. What am I going to do with it? I'll put it in the safe. So he puts it in the safe with all amongst the other stuff. Who's going to find it, right? Well, a couple days later, guess who goes to the safe? And Matt couldn't do the fast enough. Emily picks up the little box and goes, oh, what did my mom buy? Pops it over, looks. What's Matt to do? He drops to one knee and says, what are you doing? Great question. So here it is, about 7 o'clock in the morning. And all we hear is Shelley and I are sleeping, all of a sudden there's bam, 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 bam on our door. And we hear the sobbing and the crying. It's like, oh God, no, they're fighting. So we go and open the door, and here's Jamie Lee standing there. And that's how it started. So Jamie, don't blame him for not having the perfect proposal, as it was done. You may have had the perfect wedding, but the proposal was every bit as good. Only the Strickland woman can bugger that up. That she busted him, because she will bust you for anything. I just wanted to say how happy we are to have you as our son now. You have been a great addition. You know how well you fit. We have an absolute group of kids that love you both, an absolute time. And we wish you nothing but happiness in this world.
All right, I'm a Strickland woman, so I better read my notes and not defer because it'll take me about 25 minutes. So I thought I would do something special for Jamie Lee, my firstborn. I was a pregnant teenager when I found out about Jamie Lee, and I, of course, had a baby book for her. And so I'm going to read a letter that I wrote to Jamie Lee when she was 3 weeks old. And then I'm going to leave, or I'm going to cry too. Jamie Lee was born, of course, March 30th, 1986. This letter was written April 20th, 1986. Dearest Jamie, hi Mitchell. Hi honey, Mommy just wanted to tell you how proud I am to have you. You mean more to me than anything else in the world. I love you so much, sweetie. Everyone tells me how beautiful you are, but I knew that as soon as I saw you come out in the delivery room, March 30th, 1986. You are not only a beautiful baby on the outside, but you seem to have a beautiful way about yourself as a little baby. You are such a good, loving child. I want you to know that I'm a very lucky mommy to have such a wonderful baby daughter. And I wish you love and happiness in this new and strange world. I will always love you. And in the tough days to come, when you feel I don't care or love you, just turn back to this page and remember what I've said. I love you very much, sweetie. God bless you and keep you safe. Love always, Mommy. And these words ring true today and will forever. I'm so proud of you, Jamie Lee, and you've picked a wonderful, wonderful man in that. We are so happy that you're part of our family. We are going to tease the hell out of you, so get used to it, but we are very proud of you too, Matt. Good luck to both of you. We're pleased to welcome Bev and Mike and the rest of the Walkers into our family. We'll be borrowing stuff from you now, so be prepared. Have a wonderful life together and get on those grandchildren. Jessica Barham. You have to get up and kiss.
You kiss, we kiss, you know, back and forth. Yeah, I guess.
Only one of them, Jeff. Only one of them.
As much as we all know that Matt is the outgoing one in the relationship, he's asked that I do most of the speaking this evening. So,
Thanks, all.
first and foremost, we would like to thank all of these lovely people. Today has been so amazing and everything turned out so beautifully, and it would have never been possible without their help. So thank you so much for agreeing to stand up with us today. We know it's been a huge commitment, but we're so appreciative that you'll agree to be a part of it because we couldn't imagine it any other way. You're all such great friends, and we're so lucky to have you in our lives. You really are the best bridal party we could have ever asked for. I'd especially like to thank my maids of honor and my beautiful sisters, Randy and Tracy. You guys worked so hard and have given so much to us and this wedding. I couldn't ask for better sisters. You guys are the best, and I love you so much. Thank you.
Ryan and Riley, you guys are my best men. Thank you for all the work you put into today. I know weddings aren't really a guy thing, so, you know, what you guys did, amazing. Just want to thank you. If you guys ever need help, just let both of us know.
I'd like to thank my parents. Mom and Dad both done so much to help get me to this day, and there isn't enough time or enough words to give you the thanks that you deserve. I love you both so much. I'm so grateful to have you as parents. Thank you for everything you've done for me and for welcoming Matt into our family with open arms. I love you guys.
Next, I would like to thank my parents. Mom and Dad, thanks for... Okay. Mom and Dad, you've done so much to get me through this day, and I don't know how to say thank you. You made the trip out here just to be with me and Jamie on this special day. Thank you for everything you've done and welcoming me and Jamie to the new family, or sorry, the Walker family. Not much of public speak, great. Thank you. I appreciate it.
I want to thank my Auntie Julie for performing the ceremony today and making this all legal.
Thank you.
It really meant so much to us to have you marry us, so thank you very much.
Anyway, thank you for saying grace for this evening. We really appreciate it. You've always been there for us. Thank you.
Thank you to my Aunt Tracy for being a killer MC. I know it was a big job and you were nervous about it, but you pulled it off wonderfully. And by the way, this was blank in case you bombed, and I had to put something like Thank you to my cousins Jessica and Jake for taking care of the guest book for us. Cornelius for being our errand boy. To my friend Mandy for dealing with the numerous breakdowns I had leading up till today, and there were many. You know, I don't even know what we're going to talk about at work anymore. And to my bosses for putting up with the hours and hours of wedding talk. To everybody who chipped in, putting together decorations, giving emotional support, or lending a hand to ensure the day ran smoothly. Thank you all so much from the bottom of our hearts.
Thank you, everybody.
Last but not least, we would like to thank all of you for coming out tonight and celebrating with us. It really means so much to have you all here. We're overjoyed by the amount of people who went out of their way to make it. We especially want to thank everyone who came from out of town. Some who came from different provinces, some even from different countries to be here, so we really can't thank you enough. We truly are humbled by the show of love and support that we have received from family and friends, not just today, but also over the last several months. You guys really are the best group of people we could have ever asked to have in our lives. I hope you all had a good time, and now that the speeches are done, I hope you'll join us in the dance floor to continue the celebration. Thank you, man.
Know that you feel me somehow. You're the closest to heaven that I'll ever be, and I don't wanna go home right now. And all I could taste is this moment, and all I can breathe is your life. And sooner or later it's over. I just don't wanna miss you tonight. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. And you can't fight the tears that ain't coming, all the moment of truth in your lies. When everything feels like the movies, yeah, you bleed.